Another thing I noticed with Corey Seager, he sinks into his. By the way, where should I
As
go
good
with
as he
this?
gets. He gets
Okay,
really
we'll
low.
go with that first because I had another thing I wanted to touch on. He
Yeah.
sinks into his legs really well.
Yeah. He gets really wide and he gets really low. And some of it is forced because he's a right-handed thrower. Okay.
Mhm.
Like that's just, yeah, you'll see that more with those guys.
Why
This
is
is
that,
also
by the way?
one of the reasons. I don't know. It has my daughter's the same way. She's
Mhm.
11 and she actually looks very similar to Seager.
Mhm.
Part of the reason is because of what I've tried to build in when she was 8, just trying to
Right.
get her to stride and, keep the bat right next to the shoulder and keep the elbows apart so we don't dump the barrel. But she's kind of has that naturally, like I'll say sit down or get wider and they do that more for some reason. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because they don't throw that way,
Mhm.
so like when you throw, you don't get really low when you step and throw.
Mhm.
So when you tell them to step or when you tell them to get low, they just kind of do it because there's no muscle memory there. But yeah, his brother was kind of the same way. His brother had a wide base and sat down a lot too.
Mhm.
So, but that's why he's a good low ball hitter. Like
Yeah.
the combination of him getting really low with his legs,
Mhm.
but also having a low extension point, which we'll look at this pitch today. The swing we'll look at is pretty cool because it's an opposite field home run. There's
Mhm.
like an outside ball, probably ball 5 or ball 6, like outer channel of the plate. And he really extends through it that way and is able to hit a home run. Yeah, that's why he has good opposite field power. But he also didn't let it get super deep, even though he hit it the other way.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
So
On his spray chart, his heat map on Fangraphs, the red, his red zone, his hot zone, is middle, middle in, and low. I mean, he is a
yeah,
prototypical successful, with the exception of the outer bottom, whatever you want to call it, outer bottom quadrant of the zone.
which no one hits, right?
Right, which no one hits except Joe Mauer. Joe Mauer is a good low ball to the outside corner hitter. Outside of him,
Just not in.
yeah,
Not in.
exactly. But Corey Seager, pretty much across the board, hits every low pitch hard with a high hard hit percentage and to high batting averages as well.
And it's not for what most people think that left-handers
Mhm.
drop their barrel on pitches down and in, right?
Yeah.
They have more of an uppercut swing. That's why lefties, people talk about lefties are good low ball hitters. They naturally have an uppercut swing. That's not him. So even though he's a low ball hitter, he does it a different way. He's not just a guy that drops the barrel down and can't hit high pitches. He can hit pitches in his belt too. He can hit pitches in his belly button if he's looking for him because he has the swing to be able to do that. So yeah, it's cool that he's a low ball hitter, but it's a different way, than kind of dropping that barrel down to get to the low pitch. He uses his legs and tries to keep his bat vertical angle a little bit flatter. If he won't drop it, as much as most lefties that are trying to hit a pitch down.
Yeah. Do you think he's a good sinker ball hitter? I don't have the stats on that, but
I don't know. I
okay.
mean, the legs would help the vertical drop of the ball
Mhm.
and his flatter vertical bat angle. I would say he would probably hit a riding fastball better based on
Mhm.
his vertical bat angle
Mhm.
versus a ball that's dropping quite a bit. They're usually guys that if a pitch is dropping a lot, then doing this actually will help you. Okay. But when pitches are a little bit flatter and they're not sinking as much, then you want to be a little bit flatter coming through. So his swing is set up more for like a four seam fastball.